This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
The good news is, everything is back to normal. If you guys, want to support the stream via tipping, which I appreciate that, you can do it already. The link still works. Exclamation point tip brings up the link. It's just a different link now. And now I'm going to start putting that link into all of my description of all my YouTube videos. My one concern is there's going to be people who maybe don't contribute that often, but every once in a while they come by and they want to help out, especially people who may be a YouTube viewer. And maybe they've bookmarked the tips page and it's the old page and it just won't work anymore, right? So, it is what it is. We'll move forward positively. And like I said, if I don't get an answer by Streamlabs by, say, this weekend about what happened and any kind of a resolution, I will likely swap over completely, stop using them, and start using Stream Elements to do everything. And it'll be a smooth transition because I don't think you guys really care about what service I'm using for pop-up messages. Maybe the text will look a little bit different or whatever, but for the most part, I think it's going to be fine. Okay?
Honestly, pretty draining and stressful. I'm actually physically sore today from the amount of shit that I had to do yesterday.
Yesterday, my day off was very, 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 how can I say, physical, active, strenuous stuff, alright? First of all, as usual, I had to go grocery shopping. And what I've noticed is, sadly, hate to say this, stores around here are getting a lot lax with the stuff that they're stocking in their service. It's very frustrating. Because, for example, if you have a few things that you really like, if you have a particular kind of breading that you like to use on everything that you bake, if you have a particular kind of thing that you like to put into various recipes, what I've found is that a lot of these places are kind of frustrating. They're not really stocking very well. Now, it can't be, it's not like a year ago where the pandemic just started and everyone rushed to stores and overbought. It's just, it seems to me like in the last year, a lot of stores just seem to have gotten lax with the way they do stuff. Maybe it's because of COVID. Maybe it's because, like I've been saying recently, in the light of all the events of the last year, a lot of stores have high crime rates, like high theft now. And who knows what's really happening. But half the time, I'm serious, this is not an exaggeration anymore. Half the time when I go grocery shopping, I just can't find what I need.
Christian to the dollar said, what is a Karen? Is this a detractor meme? No, of course not. It's the stupid meme going on right now on social media. That white people are entitled and they complain about things and they call them Karens. They only care about themselves and their own personal rights and shit. They don't care about anyone else.
I go there, I'm like, okay, I need this ingredient for this recipe that we like. It's gone. Well, what do you mean it's gone? They don't even have it. And sometimes it's common shit you would expect a store to have, like chicken thighs. We don't have them. What? You don't have chicken? Your grocery store, you don't have chicken thighs. Last week, they didn't have celery. Celery! An insanely common ingredient for how many different recipes? No celery in the entire store. So it's frustrating because sometimes what ends up happening is either I have to try to make a substitute that sucks or I have to go to another grocery store. And the past couple of weeks this has happened where there's like key ingredients missing and I gotta go somewhere else and waste tons of time to get an ingredient from another store because one store doesn't stock it. And it's a common thing. It's just very frustrating. So, I don't know what's going on with this. It's very odd, to me anyway. I don't know if it's a supply chain issue. I don't know what the deal is. Why is everyone saying Phil bro, Phil bro? Why? Because I like celery? This is just an observation I'm making. It's just weird to me that the grocery stores aren't, like, a lot of stuff's missing from the shelves, and it's not because of hoarding. It's just weird, like, they're just not stocking well. Alright? So, first of all, it's frustrating because this is my day off, and here I am. I'm supposed to be getting stuff done quickly so I can spend time with my family, and instead I'm at multiple grocery stores. Okay? Now, in addition, I've had to actually make a trip to the dump yesterday. We've had to make one for months. We have a pet, Jasper, and, he's got kitty litter that adds up, plus, you know, other things. And we basically have a bunch of shit around the house that's we're trying to get rid of. We're cleaning out the house. We did a thorough amount of house cleaning over the holidays into January. And we had all this stuff kind of saved up, and we're like, we're ready, we gotta make a dump run. And we just haven't had a chance to do it, whether it was the colder weather, snow and stuff, but we just didn't have a chance to really do it. And now we're like, damn, we got all kinds of shit that we gotta throw out. And so finally, we basically yesterday sat down for about half an hour and bagged all this shit up, loaded up the car, and then I went to the dump, and oh my god, that was a lot of shit. Like, the whole car was full. So, so I spent a lot of time just tossing shit, and it was annoying because, number one, because of COVID, even the garbage dump basically makes it so that you can't even, like, you can't even have your car parked next to someone else at the dump. They spaced it out, so you have to wait. Really, it used to be like 10 to 12 people could be there at once. Now it's like 5 people, including if, like, a garbage truck from picking up in your neighborhood or around the area is dumping. So every time you go to the dump now, there's a big line.
Well, it's hilarious that people want to say that I'm a Karen in the stream chat now, even though no one will actually justify their statement.
And so I'm waiting, and there's a ton of people around who are dumping stuff right now. You know, and these aren't people like me filling up a little compact car with bags of trash. These are people with giant pickup trucks, huge giant rentals like U-Hauls, full of stuff, and it takes them like half an hour to an hour to unload their stuff. So I'm just sitting here in my little compact car waiting. I'm like, oh my god, how long is this gonna take? This is something that should take like 5 minutes. And by the way, before COVID, it did take 5 minutes. I've been to the dump before COVID happened, and this is something you get in there, dump, you're gone. Be on with your day. Now it's like an endeavor. Like, Jesus, I gotta sit here and wait like half an hour, 45 minutes to even pull into a spot, you know, and then I gotta try to hurry up. In the middle of me unloading my car of this trash, oh, we've run out of space. We need to change the container that you're dumping into. And that took 15 minutes. A truck had to come pick up the container, drive it away, and then a new truck drove in with an empty container. And that was a 15-minute wait. So it's like, okay, this should have been like 5 minutes, and it was like an hour and a half.
Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has.
So I was pretty, you know, tired after that. And then they're doing construction in my local area. Like, in order to get from the dump in my area to the local pet store where I go to get pet supplies for Jasper, you have to drive through downtown. Well, they have taken it upon themselves during COVID to completely destroy all the streets downtown and redo them all. I guess what they're doing is they're digging up pipes, they're digging up electrical lines. They're basically trying to redo all this when they realize that there's not a lot of traffic because of COVID. So, entire downtown area where I live is all detours, construction. Again, this is something where I should have gone through in like 5 minutes, and it took me like a half an hour. So, yesterday, for grocery shopping, going to the dump, and buying pet supplies for Jasper, in a normal world, this is something that would have been quick and easy, and likely I could have done all that stuff in an hour. It took upwards of 4 hours to do all that yesterday. On my day off when I was supposed to be, like, relaxing. And then I came home and, you know, the other half of the day I hung out with Kat and Jasper. We had some good food. We actually ordered Indian food for the first time in, like, 6 to 8 months. Because we had Indian food last year delivery, but we hadn't had any since, like, August. So, yeah, so it was really good.
In fact, on Tuesday when I go out with my wife, I'm going to spend your money. And I'm going to laugh when I'm doing it. I'm going to say, that was that asshole's money.
I don't want to do a really long plug segment today because I've already talked a lot. The pre-stream's already 45 minutes long. So, you guys know the deal. You guys know that my main source of income is your crowdfunding. Your cheers, your subs, gifting subs, tips, that's how I make my living. I need your help, especially I have to buy a game today. I have to buy Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection for tomorrow, okay? Here's the deal. I'm going to be very honest with all of you, alright? I need your help right now with tips. Here's why. Right now, I'm trying to raise the funds to pay my tax guy so he'll actually file my taxes this year. What?!
Fuck you, you fucking greedy piece of shit. Go fuck yourself.
This happened last year, too, and I completely forgot about this. He charges up front. My old tax guy never did that. Of course, my old tax guy did my taxes wrong for many years and fucked me over financially, so probably not something that I should be happy about, you know? This tax guy charges me up front, and I need to pay him up front, and I forgot about that. You know, these last couple of months have already been financially tight for me, and then this last month, as you guys know, I talked about this a lot. I worked on my taxes. I did many times behind the scenes here on streams. Between the streams, I was working on tax stuff. So I submitted it all to him last week, thinking we're all good. And he's like, yeah, by the way, you have to pay me or I'm not going to do it. I'm like, oh, fuck. I totally forgot about this. All right? I would like to pay this guy as soon as humanly possible so he can file the taxes and we can get it done. Alright? Problem is, I don't have the money for it. We're talking, I'm not kidding, about $1,000 I gotta pay the guy.
Help!
So he can start the work. And I don't have the money. I have some of the money. But if I spend it all now, I empty my bank account out again. We're back to square one where the hell we were last month. Remember how tight it was early on in February? And I was like, God, you know, tip me and forego all other contribution methods because it's so tight. See what I mean? Like, it's like back to square one again. Every month there's something that comes up. It's kind of taking all my money.
And I play a game called WWE Champions.
Now, in addition to that, I'm going to have less income coming up this next month. Because guess what? Look at how the subs have dipped, right? So the subscriptions have dipped, as well as, you know, all this going on behind the scenes. Things are very tight here. So if you want to help me out the most, please tip me. All right, I need the help with tips right now. In the short term, I need to pay this tax guy and pay all my normal bills. And I don't want to have to wait. Imagine if I can't raise the money till like April. And I was like last minute rushing to try to get the taxes done. That would not be good. So if you can support the streams, by all means, please do. That's how I make my living. And if you could tip me right now, that would be tremendous. Tipping is what I need right now to pay this guy.
Smash the tips button. Smash it. As hard as you can, as frequently as you can. Smash.
Previous years, around this time of year, I would always do special fundraising stream. Phil's doing a special marathon stream where he's trying to raise a bunch of money in a short period of time. I don't want to do that. I feel that because things are different, all right, I don't have to do that. That I can put out entertaining streams for you guys every day, and you guys like the streams and you'll just support because you like the streams. Not because I'm doing some special crazy event. You know, I feel like I could just talk about this maybe a couple times a day so people are aware of what's going on. And if you want to support and help me, please do. I don't want to have to do some crazy marathon stream.
It's the laziest kind of content possible, and all it does is propagates toxicity. So, ultimate laziness. I'm very sedentary in my lifestyle. I don't move a lot, being honest. I sit here on the couch streaming all day long most days.
I didn't even know you could be this lazy.
Okay? I would appreciate, again, guys, I need your help with tips right now in the short term because I need to basically raise as much money as I can to pay my tax guy so he'll do my taxes. So if you could tip me, please do. Right now, I have no tips on the stream today so far. So if you can, please do, and thank you.
You even bake for money.
I e-bag, right? You're constantly asking your viewers and your fans for contribution.
Melody Zelda Cheerney says, some streamers are getting dropped by PayPal. Due to the risk their business poses for PayPal, their money is being held hostage for 180 days. Well, I haven't heard anything about that. I'm curious to hear what streamers you're talking about. Are you talking about large-scale streamers who possibly get a ridiculous amount of chargebacks and stuff? The good news here for me, okay? I don't get that many chargebacks anymore, thank God. I curtailed it. There was a lot of issue there for a 6-month period. It was constant. But now, whenever I get these tips that are very suspect, I refund them immediately. So I'm not getting the chargeback afterward, you see? So I've stopped most of that, okay? But if you have some examples, are these big streamers, are these people making ridiculous money, and then half that money is fake and gets refunded? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be curious to hear about that. But am I worried? No, not at this point. I'm not worried at all about it. I don't think I am so small time compared to any big streamer. Like, seriously, I am, you know, pocket change compared to what big streamers are bringing in. So if you tell me big streamers got dropped, I'd be like, yeah, I definitely believe that. You know, I would definitely believe that. Now, I was curious. I know I casually asked in the past, can I still use a parody of your likeness in the past with the name Daddy Italy for a video game I have? I think I have a winner idea. Only if I receive copious amounts of profit sharing from the sales of the game. That's the only way that Daddy Italy would be allowed in your game. I have to get like maybe 70-80% of the profits of the sales. Then I would agree to that. Yes.
Give me the money.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back from break, and a hat has materialized on my head. Hello, everyone. Everyone basically wanted a hat because they were like, since tips are so generous today, will you put on a hat? Fine, who cares? So, there you go. Thank you guys for a great... Wow, all my vests are coming off by themselves. Thank you guys for a great stream. Alright? I really am very, very slowly learning the systems of this game. We're now about a little over 6 hours in, and it's going to be slow going for me to figure it out. But I'm going to keep at it. We're playing another stream this weekend. Another major stream, I think Sunday, is the next day I'm playing this as the full stream. So we'll continue on, see if we can get off this damned island. Which seems to be what they want you to do. That's the introduction segment of the game, to get off the island and keep going, right? So, alright, thank you guys, obviously, for the support. I don't know what happened today with the support. It was off the charts. But thank you very much for that. I needed the help. So thank you for that. And that's it for Divinity until next time. Alright?
There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.